It's called a Peer Helpers Program. And what it does is teaches youth between 12 to 24 skills on how to speak with their friends and with other youth. And what it does is it's about self-awareness, it's about developing communication skills, it's about developing leadership skills, but first and foremost, it's about our youth knowing themselves as and being proud as being Anishinaabe youth, and really being grounded in who they are as Anishinaabe peoples.
It's understood, or a common understanding within our area, that the kids speak to one another, and at the same time they don't necessarily speak to the adults as much as they can or choose to. Most of that reason is because they trust each other. So with the peer helpers training, we're giving them the abilities or the skills to listen and learn to each other in terms of the peer helpers, or them being peers.
This training will help me through, if one of my friends has a problem, I can try to help them and talk to them, and maybe they'll deal with it better.
2 years ago, I was at a program that my mother put up. It's called a suicide prevention program. I attended it, and there was somebody who was experienced in that field, and he expressed some of the things with me, and I kind of felt motivated by it, and I felt the desire for me to help my community too, because I saw some people going through some of the stuff.
Peer Helpers Training, this one, the 2015, we are looking at, I think it's the first time that we're delivering levels 1 and 2. We're running over 4 days.
Well, in the first evening we did beading earrings, and he taught us how to do the basic beading, and it was pretty fun. Day after, we were able to pick if we wanted to make a drumstick or a skirt. And I chose to do it with a drumstick, and it was really cool to do that because now I have my own. And yeah, that was really fun.
I hope that they learn the skills to cope with anything that comes across them, whether it's positive or negative, even gossiping, cyberbullying, things like that. So those are the skills that I hope they take from here. And then when it comes more to the positive, that they share the message of peer helping and spread that positivity that peer helping, we hope that it gives to them.
When I was in high school, I shared a locker. The locker was right beside mine, and there was a person here who was being bullied. And finally one day I just had enough of it, because I was always constantly witnessing him being bullied, and it was not, believe me, it was not a nice thing to see. And so finally one day I just stood up to those bullies and told them, hey, it's not nice to be mean to this one person because, just because he's different.
So hopefully by level 1, the kids will have a better understanding of who they are, and at the same time how to listen to their peers, and having that sense of identity and have an underlying teaching of culture and language.
There's laws that we live by, our universal laws. And with that is the 7 teachings, Anishinaabeg's 7 teachings. We have respect, we're given love, courage, honesty, wisdom, humility, and truth.
Jabijan, Maski Bindiami was Himini Wansema. Miskin on the Bijan, where I give me with the Vingan, where action Schnabe, he met a mago, he's a sweet yatka. Me and my bondijan, my sus, be up on the manage be at take. Chiganon dog.
We always look to our elders in every ceremony that we have. Our elders are present because those are the ones who pass the teachings along to us. And so what we really need to do, there's different stages of life. There's youth, there's your adult, there's the babies, there's the elders. And so we want to make sure that as Anishinaabe people and for peer helpers, that we kind of cover all of those aspects. So we even within the training itself, because we're kind of leaning away from the mainstream, we're incorporating Anishinaabe aspect to it with the clans, the grandfather teachings, and even having the drum in the room with us and the sacred items. That's a part of learning who we are, and it's really important for the youth.
I joined peer helpers to help out my community, and if anyone has problems, they can ask me and I can try my best to help them out.
Now that we're into the third day, in the youth I've seen them coming out of their shells. You know, some of them are just kind of poking their heads out and kind of, okay, I'm getting used to this here, but some of them are really, they're not shy. They're not even shy to get up and talk to a room full of people, because they're not just people anymore, they're peers. They're not strangers anymore. Now they're friends. Now they know we're family, we're connected, whether it be through our bloodline or our clan family. But it's more of a sense of family here now that it's been just a couple of days. So I'm really excited that that had happened in that way.
I like the activities where you get to meet everyone and just learn about them. I learned that to give good advice, you need to listen.
A lot of the activities are getting to know each other, feeling comfortable, putting them out of their comfort zone and making them feel comfortable.
My favorite part would have to be all the games that we were doing, all the interactive activities.
Listening to the different presentations and learning a lot of things that I didn't actually know yet.
Put yourself in the other person's shoes and think about what they will feel about what you are telling them, or how you would feel if the roles were reversed. Give them time to answer questions and talk too.
By the end of the training, we're hoping that the youth have those skills and ability to help one another and build leadership skills.
I'm on KCA's Youth Council, and the leadership skills that I'm learning here will help me to do better with the Youth Council.
We asked them to develop a community action plan, and what that really is so they take whatever they learn from here and bring it back to their community. And it could be on any of the topics that we talked about. It could be on what is regularly known as suicide prevention, but the new way we're speaking of that is calling it life promotion.
I think that it's important information because it's learning skills that you could take back to your reserve and do things with it.
I'd like to try and give awareness of what drugs and alcohol and stuff like that can do and how it can affect someone's life and ruin it.
Stop people from committing suicide and doing drugs and drinking alcohol. I'll take back all the activities so we can do them there at my school.
So if they can take back life promotion, awareness, and activities back to their community, it wouldn't only be for themselves, but it would mushroom out to their communities, and it would grow from there. And that's what we were wanting, that it's not only for the people that come here, but they could share it with their friends back home, with their families back home, and with their people back home.